How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Dixie Sports Plus. My name's Stephen Curlee. I want to thank Legacy Electrical for sponsoring this segment. And with that out of the way, let's just jump straight into this. I'm going to hit fire some injury updates. Fred Warner out for the season with the ankle injury. Linebacker for the 49ers, big hit to an already banged up team. Garrett Wilson's going to miss a couple of weeks for the Jets. Marvin Harrison's got a concussion, and you know how the NFL handles concussion protocol. That could be a week. It could be 3. There's no telling. And then Emeka Egbuka could miss some time in the middle of a historic rookie season there in Tampa Bay. So that's some injuries just to keep an eye on there. Looking at last week for the games of the week, plural, because there were 2 last-second field goals, and I love last-second field goal wins. The Bears beat the Commanders. Jake Moody got his revenge. Not really revenge, just kind of proved that he's still a kicker. 49ers dropped him a couple weeks ago. In his first game for the Bears, comes out, hits the game-winning field goal. And then the Chargers beat the Dolphins on a last-second field goal. Chargers should have won that game by 14, but regardless, they got the win. They did what they had to do. My MVP of last week, I'm going to give it to the whole Giants offense. They looked incredible. Jackson Dart, Cam Scatterboo, and Wan'Dale Robinson are one of the best quarterback, running back, receiver trios at this point, just with the way they've been playing the last 3-4 weeks. Wan'Dale's a little up and down, but specifically Dart and Scatterboo are unstoppable right now. But that's enough of last week. Looking for this upcoming week, my games to watch, my number one game, Colts at Chargers, should be incredible. Colts are shocking the world as arguably the best team in the league right now. 5-1, top of the AFC. I don't know how they've done this. Daniel Jones is working magic, but should be a really good game. Colts at Chargers. I'm going to go with Bucks at Lions for my second game. Again, Bucks are kind of banged up. Lions are going to be playing pissed off after a bad game against Kansas City this past week. So that'll be a really good one to watch. And my third game of the week is kind of similar to that. I've got the Rams at the Jags. Rams are a little banged up, specifically with Puka Nacua. Even if he plays, he is not 100%. You could see by the way he finished that game this past week, not 100%. So they're a little banged up. Jags had a bad loss this last week. They're going to be looking to bounce back really aggressively. So I see that being a really good one there. My upset alert of the week, I have the Falcons beating the 49ers. Right now the line is 49ers by 2.5. And I just, with that injury, the new Fred Warner injury, Brock Purdy's coming back. And honestly, I feel like they're better off playing Mac Jones at this point. But Kyle Shanahan is not that strong. He will play Brock Purdy in a heartbeat because he feels like he has to, and I think that's worse for the team specifically this week. Maybe give him some time to come back from injury, but not the point. I've got the Falcons over the 49ers this week as my upset pick, and with that said, that's all I have for y'all this week. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the episode and watch some good football this weekend. See y'all next week.